Buongiorno, everyone. Welcome to your Friday night Fright Night entertainment at its best. Jurassic Park sentence. Hodgson versus Bruce. How are we doing, Keg? We're looking forward to this one, are we? No?
Oh, I've been counting down the days for this one after the last time I watched Newcastle, but I will see how it goes. We're not playing five at the back, which is good, I suppose. But the rest of it, fucking us, we'll just have to wait and see. It's not going to be a spectacle, Bruce v. Y at any costs, but at least they're missing Zaha. Just have to fucking take it as it is, really. Like, I haven't looked forward to a Steve Bruce Newcastle game probably since he signed his contract.
I think this is one that could be, I was seeing in the build-up in the preview, maybe 2-0 Palace, maybe a 1-0 either way, but looking at these teams here, I think it could be quite open, I think it could be a bit of a mad one, this. I think it'll be close. I was saying that Joe Linton's going to score, so yeah, who knows what's going to happen there. Joe Linton on the bag. You heard it here first. Yeah, him and Wilson up top together, apparently. It's looking like a 4-4-2. I was hoping it was a 4-2-3-1. These have got it as a 4-4-2. They've got Palace playing a 4-4-2 as well. But Newcastle's 4-4-2 is running along the bottom of your screen there. You got Darlow and goal, Manquillo right back. Centre-back partnership with Fernandes and Clark because Lascelles is injured.
And Shaw's shit.
Shaw's meant to have a bit of the old Rona, as well as Hayden as well. As you'll see Jeff Hendrick in the middle there, which everyone's kicking off about as usual, rightfully so. So there's a couple of players missing due to injury. There's a couple of players missing due to corona, isolation. So what Brucey's put out there is a 4-4-2. Like I said, Lewis there at left back, Hendrick and Shelby in the middle with Longstaff and Hendrick on the right. You'd assume, wouldn't you? Hendrick on the right, Almiron on left mid, Wilson and Joe Linton up top together.
Yeah, Hendrick on the right wing, I'd imagine. Sean and Shelby in the middle, Almer on left, and probably Joey in behind Wilson. That's how I would say it.
Because at first I was hoping it was the 4-2-3-1. I really wanted to see even Sean Longstaff in that number 10 role, which is definitely his preferred position. Yeah. When we've seen him play in the cups, he's done much better there than he has in the centre of mid. For me, we've just gone missing, hasn't he, for ages now, to be fair, ever since Rafa left, he's left. As well as Shaw, to be fair, and a few others that we've highlighted, like what's went wrong with these players that have just went massively downhill since Rafa left, since Bruce came in, and since Brucey Ball took over.
We've seen Hendrick on the right a few times. He played there on his debut against West Ham, which is his best and only good performance to date. So, I wouldn't mind a 4-2-3-1 with Sean alongside Shelby in centre mid, with Hendrick on the right, Almiron in number 10 because that's where he's best, Joe Linton on the left because that's where he's best, and Wilson up front. So I'd quite like to see that, but I think we are going for a 4-4-2 or a 4-4-1-1.
4-4-2, I reckon. But if we're going to play Joe Linton, I'm glad he's playing there as well. I'm interested to see how him and Wilson get on because you mentioned Hendrick against West Ham. That was his best game. That was a 4-4-2. I thought Carroll and Wilson that day worked really well together, complemented each other well. So I am interested. I'm looking forward to seeing how Joey gets on. I've got a good feel about tonight. I don't know where it came from. I really don't know.
Yeah, I am I was kind of joking before, kind of not really. But I am kind of looking forward to this game. I think there's something there. We've got them for the taking. They're not a great team. They're 2 points ahead of us in the league. They're missing that only really good player in Zaha. They've got a few decent ones. I'll put their team along the bottom here now. They are just Townsend in. He's good. Eze is unbelievable. Jordan Ayew's decent. They're not an awful team, but without Zaha, there's a massive, massive hole there. And yeah, I think they're there for the taking. At least we are going a little bit more attacking. We're not playing five at the back. Hopefully, we're not just going to sit back the whole game. So I don't know. I am slightly optimistic. I feel like we can scrape a win. It's not going to be pretty. I'm not expecting a 3-4-0, a scrappy 1-0 or a 2-1. I'd take it. 3 points in the Premier League, especially under this team. They're all important points. So yeah, whatever the result, as long as it's 3 points in the bag, I couldn't really give a shit, to be honest.
That's when honestly, I think it's these types of games where Brucey pulls out the bag. We'll probably win quite comfortably, maybe 2-0, 2-1, something like that. And then you turn around and go, well, you see, we only got beaten last week because we played Southampton, who went top of the league. We played Chelsea, who went top of the league. Now Now we're playing teams in and around where, look what I can do. Flying.
World-class mid-table manager.
I think the main reason I'm feeling optimistic for this one is Callum Wilson.
Yeah, definitely. Aye. And Almiron starting as well.
Shelby's there. Shelby's got the captain on man. We're going to need a big performance from him. John Joe Shelby, not John Joe Sunday League Barry, is a must tonight because he can make a difference. I'm buzzing to see Almiron start because we've said how well he did off the bench when he came on against Chelsea. Hopefully he's over that jet lag. Yeah. But I think if those players play even to 70-80% tonight, there's no reason why we don't win this game. Because you look at the Palace lineup going along the bottom there. Who would you take out of that team? Gaeta, no. Klein, no. Maybe it was 5 years ago. Cahill, Dan, the same. Maybe it was a couple of years ago. Van Aanholt, Townsend, maybe. But Palace fans are proper whinging about Townsend. It's funny because I was watching before Newcastle tweeted what their team was. I checked Palace's official Twitter page. It was a bit like us to Hendrick, what Palace fans were to Townsend. They were like, how on is Townsend getting picked again? Why is Townsend getting picked again? It's so either Doc Raven, apparently he's giving the ball away all the time, he's making poor decisions, he's sloppy. So Q were absolute wonder strike from 30 yards.
Probably. I've always been a fan of Townsend, Like when we signed him, I thought that was an incredible signing. Like when he first broke through at Tottenham and he got in the England team and that I thought, that's a fucking unbelievable signing. It's just a shame it was for Steve McLaren. He only lasted 6 months because we got relegated. Like Shelby came in that window as well, both January signings. One fucked off after we got relegated, and thankfully Shelby stayed. But I've always been a fan of Townsend. I've always been a fan of Townsend. I don't watch Crystal Palace on the regular, to be honest, so I don't know how his performances are, but he's a good player. He's experienced in the Premier League as well. He's been here for a long time. But who would I take? I would take Eze. Heavily linked with him in the summer.
I did a video with my mother saying Eze. Eze was like, right. I'm glad we're obviously saying Wilson, but Eze would have been right on the top of my transfer target list. I think Palace, real big coup for them. Obviously, the London link and whatnot. But he'll be looking to move on real soon. I'd imagine he want a bigger move. But he's shown a good few glimpses of what he do. He is a danger. He is I want to look out for them. It shows he's doing well because he's keeping the likes of Batshuayi on the bench. I was just going to point him out. Like we're linked with him as well for a loan. I'd be out of the moon with Batshuayi on loan, but I think even last time he was on loan at Palace, he doesn't really get much of a game. Like wherever he goes, he's had like loads of loan spells out with Chelsea, but he can never really get a start, can he? So I don't know if there's something behind the scenes with him. Like maybe he just looks better on paper than he does actually playing for you. I think if he was in our team the way we are now, like if everyone's on form, of course, Wilson, Almiron, Sir Maximin Fraser and stuff, he'd probably just be a good bench for us because he's probably better than Gale and Carroll. He's a good option to have, but I don't think he'd get into our starting 11. Looking at Palace's bench there, is like Benteke, Saka, players that it just springs to mind that they're just like players that were is it 2015? Like these players who are like
I forgot he even went there. Fucking hell. He was meant to be the future of England about 15 years ago.
Exactly, that's what I mean. This Palace team, including the bench, would be well good on FIFA 14. Not quite
unreal. Benteke. How good is Benteke at Aston Villa?
Oh, Benteke was a beast at Villa, wasn't he? Just to mention here, obviously, my preview, the whole build has been a piss take about Jurassic Park at Selhurst Park, Bruciosaurus, Hodgesaurus, 2 dinosaurs. Guess what the 2 formations are, boys and girls? 4-4-2 from the pair of them. Get on that, Mike Bassett, 1993. 4-4-2. Good old. I didn't mind a good old 4-4-2 myself if I'm taking the piss out of it, but I definitely prefer.
Don't mind, It's maybe just our age. I think we grew up where every game was 4-4-2. Like these new formations, like 4-2-3-1, when we were growing up in the 90s, didn't exist. It was just 4-4-2 for everyone.
Brucey's not aware that they do exist.
Yeah, no. Brucey's still in 96.
Moment of silence for round of applause actually for Maradona. Rest in peace, Diego Maradona.
Fernandez was wearing his shirt during the warm-up, wasn't he?
Mike actually couldn't afford to put that 10 shirts out there for Maradona 10 on the back. I think the whole squad would be able to just wear Maradona 10 on the back. Like.
How did that with Napoli, wasn't it? Like, how did the referee know who he was booking? Like, there's 19 yellow cards for number 10. What's your bets tonight, Renty?
Oh, I've got loads on. I've got really carried away. I got really carried away.
Is it?
It actually is. The main one for me was 2-1 in Wilson. That's my main one, and then I just got proper carried away. I put like a couple of requested bets on, like one Jordan on one, like Jordan to score, Newcastle to win. I think it's Scott Dan to be booked. A couple of other similar ones, like Longstaff first goal, Jamal Lewis first goal, 100-1. Couldn't help himself. Couldn't help himself.
That's worth a quid.
So a couple of daft quids here and there and things like that, but my main bet is 2-1 Newcastle and Wilson to score. But I think I put a cheeky quid on 3-0 Newcastle because that was like 40-1. So I started seeing everything. Everything was flashing before my eyes, and before you know it, you spent 20 quid on one quid. So good.
Fernandez looks a bit emotional though.
You got out on?
No, I completely. I never bet, to be honest. I always forget about it until the game kicks off, and by which time
we were sponsored by Bloody Sky Bet this time, like, against Chelsea. We're putting everything on in play.
Yeah, no, I got a feeling now.
All right.
Oh, Hendrick's got a little top knot in. Got it all tied back, looking lovely.
Can't think of it. How are we then? Let's have a look. Let's see what happens. Keep your comments coming. We'll go through them soon, especially at half time. Oh, let's just hope for a decent game of football. Please do not ruin my weekend again, Brucey. All right. Please let's have more than one shot on target. Please let's have more than 20% possession. Let's have a go. Even if we have a go, we draw 2-2, we get beat 3-2. It's better than sitting back all game. Please. 104 of you watching right now. Please smash that like button where you're here. Appreciate it. Subscribe if you haven't. Drop in the comments what you think the score is going to be, what you expect from this game. Shelby wins the ball for Newcastle. Loads of space here in the middle of the park. Manquillo pump it forward. Hits it straight off as his face. Big game this for Bruce, I think, especially with all the pressure that's on him. Running into some winnable fixtures before it comes to Christmas, and it gets real stinky around then. Like, we've got Villa away next week. I think that's it. Is it Villa away next week?
I think so.
Friday night? I think it is.
I think so. I'm sure.
But there is a run of fixtures where we'll play the likes of Villa, Leeds, West Brom, Fulham, and then it comes to Christmas, and you've got Liverpool and Man City. So
great, loads of points.
Need points on the board because we're 15th at the minute. You know, we're slipping. This will be the third defeat in the row if it was to come. But Almiron feeds in Julian on the box left hand side. We should have crossed. Oh, Wilson.
You fucker.
Was Cahill on the way over there? Is it corner or a goal kick? I think it's what I probably threw in. Yeah, took the throw in quickly. Lewis can whip it in. Lewis crosses in. Ooh, Joey was there. It's into the keeper's hands for Palace. Bright start from Newcastle. Good work, then. I thought Wilson would have been sharp at the front post. Good ball on the floor by Julian. Good defend, to be fair, by Gary Cahill.
Good start.
Yeah, bright, energetic. Actually putting pressure on players. Yeah, like this is what we never normally see from Newcastle. We normally just sit off and let them pass the ball. We're actually getting in Palace's faces, yeah, really on. Force Townsend to make a mistake. That's what I said Palace fans are whinging at. Townsend always giving the ball away. He's just done that there. There's a ball. It was Manquillo. Wilson on the edge of the box. Back to Manquillo. And Chioti wins it. And Diego.
Shout out Diego. Didn't like the name like Diego. Say Palace. What's on that about, mate?
If someone can let me know as well while this is on, because obviously I don't touch my phone or anything during this for any spoilers, but if you can let us know what the score is, yeah, between Joey Barton's Fleetwood and Sunderland, I'm interested to know. They've just kicked off as well, so yeah, if anything, that can be a little bit of a ease out the night if we don't win.
It's on the league, is it?
Where Fleetwood are 7th and Sunderland are 8th, so
big game.
Pushing together for the playoffs. Joey Barton.
Was it last season or the season before? Like Barton absolutely hammered them because they were celebrating a late equaliser. Like they won the fucking Champions League.
He was like, I remember when this lot used to be in the Premier League.
Now
they're celebrating last minute draws against Fleetwood.
I know he's part of the business against little old Fleetwood. Like, he's celebrating because he scored a last minute goal against little old Fleetwood. He used to be in the fucking Premier League, man.
Which is an interesting one because a lot of questions for us last week was like who would replace Bruce, and people were saying, would you take Joey Barton from Fleetwood? Would you take Lee Bowyer, ex-Newcastle man, just throw it lower down? I mean, honestly, I would genuinely take Joey Barton just because he would go for games.
Yeah, he's not a bitch. Like everyone gets on about Bruce being like a nice guy, like, oh, he's a nice guy, he's like a father figure. Like that's not good in football. You need like a Fergie fucking screaming at your face, making you piss your pants. Like you're not gonna perform like you know what I mean? Like a hairdryer probably it worked bits for Man United, you know what I mean? Like Bruce to just go into Almiron fucking having the worst game of his life and just on the backhand. It's okay, Miggy, you're doing all right. Well, just keep it up.
There's a Brucey bear hug for you.
Like Joey Barton would have gone in fucking swinging. Like a Roy Keane and all, like Boya's not a pussy either. Like obviously Boya fucking scrapped on with Dyer. Like Dyer, Boya, what's it called? Fucking like Barton, Keane. Any one of them will just get in fucking swinging. Like, that's what we need. We need someone with a bit of balls to like just grab them by the scruff of the neck and be like, "How are you, man? Fucking sort yourself out."
You would fucking shit yourself with Barton coming at you. Like.
I know. Like, I'm sorry, Joey. Sorry.
It has that impact though, where you don't want to let him down. You didn't want to get done in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no. You literally have to get subbed off at half time with a fucking broken leg because your manager fucking 240 in the tunnel. I'd probably have him over Bruce, to be fair. But like obviously like taking the piss a little bit. If we had a bit more ambition, if we had an owner with any actual bollocks, like you'd hope for better than Barton and Boya. But at the minute, I'd honestly fucking rather take them over Steve Bruce.
It's one of them ones where you don't know until they get the chance. I mean, look at Gerrard at Rangers. Look at Rooney takes control of Derby for the first time this weekend. It's mad. We're getting over. You see all these ex-players and managers like
that kind of thing. Always used to happen on like Champman and stuff, and you think, oh, this game's fucking unreal, like not very realistic. Like, it's happening now. Like we're getting there.
Winning Rooney at Derby County. Your life
never happened.
But it shows, they brought Philip Cockney in and he was awful. So why not give Rooney a chance? See what happens.
Who was Crystal Palace's worst ever manager? Was it one of the De Boers?
Frankie De Boer. I thought he was going to be class as well. I thought that was a good.
I had high hopes, to be honest.
They didn't score a single goal in 8 games.
Lost every single game, not one single goal. Fucking hell. Is that the worst statistical start to a Premier League season? I think it is.
It's gotta be. I mean, he made Brucey look like fucking banger, didn't he?
I know. Would you rather have fucking Brucey or like world class centre back Frank De Boer? Fucking Brucey any day, like.
Because De Boer was linked with us for ages as well. He's one of them ones where he's always floating about. Just like Gerard Houllier, he used to always be linked with Newcastle. Seen a stat before about Palace. I think it was 12 out of 14 or 12 out of 16 games that they don't win without Zaha. So he is Mr. Crystal Palace, and I mean everything goes through him. So without him, it's a massive blow for them. It's a huge bonus for us. Like,
yeah, we had similar stats with Sir Maximin last season, though. Like when he didn't play, like we lost games.
Oh, well done, Joey. And if you threw Wilson, he shoots. It's miles over the bar. If he's got the confidence to take a shot, though, chin up, Joey, lad. Away.
What minute you on?
8:20. Were you on?
I'm about 40 seconds behind. I can't find what channel you were on?
BN Sports.
I can't find it. I'm watching on NBC.
I just go on live events. It should be at the top.
Oh,
just go on Prime, mate. You know what I mean? Just pay your subscription. What are you doing?
I funded. Don't even worry about that. I couldn't find what you were on about. All I want to say is live events.
Pretty clear.
Aye. So I'm just nearly on 9 minutes now.
Aye, I've just turned 9 minutes.
Sexy. I'm about 2 seconds behind them. Shaved off 38 seconds. Bees.
Yes. Corner for Palace, though. First corner of the game. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. 2 words. Jose Mourinho.
Gareth Bale.
Harry Kane. 3 words. Heung-min Son.
I just hope it's someone different. As long as it's not Chelsea or Liverpool, I'm not really asked. I'd love it to be Spurs. I'd love it to be Leicester again. Like, I know they've already won it, but it's unusual, isn't it? Hopefully it's like a Southampton and Everton, a Villa. So just someone different. As long as it's just not fucking same suspects every game. Because that's what makes leagues boring. Like Juventus dominating Italy, Bayern Munich dominating Germany, PSG dominating thingy. Like, at least we've got 2 that kind of fight for it. But even then, it's still fucking boring, isn't it? Like,
I agree with you. I would like to see. I would be for Spurs win the league. To be fair, anyone as long as it's not Man City who's spending millions and Liverpool to do it again. I think it can. I think it really will be an outsider. I think it will be Tottenham, Chelsea, or Leicester. Probably Tottenham. To be honest with you. Holy shit, though! I'll stop it there. Possession in the first 10 minutes of this game has been 74% in Newcastle. Bonkers. But I said that in the preview because I said Palace fans are exactly the same as us, where they're whinging about they don't have any possession, they don't create many chances. Like, it was like for like, really. Palace or a counter-attacking side as well. They will let you have the ball. So it's mental, that. I've never seen that stat for us since we played Morton.
Tell you what, people underestimate Brucey Money. That's what he's doing, man.
That's what he's doing, man. Huh? I don't know why. I'm not fantastic. Me, I'm a big fan. Someone will cut that up and be like, "What are you whinging for? You said this before." Remember when you said you were a big fan?
You always said you like Brucey, man. What are you talking about? Imagine as a neutral tuning into this and there's Ney, Zaha, or Maximin. I'd probably just fucking switch off. I'm not watching these cunts. I didn't watch fucking Maximin v Zaha.
If you're a neutral watching this, you have to. I'd literally probably just chuck like a mad fucking French game on or something. That's probably on. Bordeaux versus Nantes or something, you know.
I'm not watching this shit. Like, what's the tipper like?
Oh, I'll tell you what, mate. It's big and it's gay, but it's actually alright.
Sounds like big.
I got sucked in by the old Instagram advert, right? And I thought, yeah, I'll give it a try. It's that skinny lager, 80 calories in a bottle. So it's basically a cross. I think it's really gay, like, I'm not gonna lie, but it's actually kind of nice. It reminds us of a Miller Lite. Quite nice.
Oh, really?
Sorry, I won't be buying it again though. But
Never mind a Miller.
I might do. But yeah, it was there. I panicked. Advertisement. I'm a sucker for an advertisement. Like,
I was bought a ball trimmer.
Oh, that one off what everyone's advertising on YouTube.
Aye. It's a Black Label Grooming. Like, I bought like hair products from them for fucking years, to be fair. So it's a brand I know. It's not just a random like advertisement thing.
I thought you meant that one that loads of people are advertising. Like Robbie's doing it for FANTV. I think it's called the Lawnmower or something. Or something like that.
Yeah, I'm seeing that, to be fair. That's loads, to be fair. Anytime I open like Instagram or fucking Facebook or something, like, it's just alpha balls. Like, why is having smooth balls all of a sudden like the biggest fucking marketing thing? Like, there's just loads of different brands for fucking ball trimmers.
Because we've been stuck in lockdown for 7 months and we haven't shaved the balls. Right?
That's some fucking bushes going around the UK.
Hairy balls.
Nah, I bought a Black Label Grooming ball trimmer, so I can't wait to get that out.
I used to have some of that Black Label wax back in the day. Like,
I think I've still got some. I haven't used it probably in about fucking 3 years. Like, it's probably growing mold, but it used to be good stuff.
Alright. Black Friday bottle trimmer, eh?
Oh, aye. Anyone sees it like so.
As we talk about bottle trimmers, now it really is happening in the game, to be honest.
I know, that's why we're talking about
that's why welcome to a Newcastle Watchalong. You won't get this anywhere else. Your Man United Watchalongs look overage. Your FTV Watchalongs, they haven't been talking about bottle trimmers in there, do they? No, because they watch good football, kind of.
You want to know what my pubes look like? Just come and tune in to us.
You get them with it off time.
I'll not. Don't tune out. No one needs to tune out. We're not going to do that.
Well, we mentioned just before kick-off we would have definitely kept Townsend. Sold Shelby back. No, I think Shelby was really good for us in the championship, and he's been good in 1 out of 10 games since. But Townsend, I would have really liked to have kept him. It was a shame he's only had 6 months. I think you could tell how much he enjoyed it. He was playing some of his best football under us that he had in a while, probably since then. He was mint. He was scoring screamers. I think one was against Palace actually. And one we thought, oh, we're going to stay up now. Sure, he scored one outside the box, and we'll beat Palace 1-0. I think.
I'm sure he put in like a 20-yard free kick, didn't he?
I think if he had stayed, it would have been a huge boost. Obviously, if he would have stayed up, he would have stayed. But he was still trying to push the England team. You can understand why he left, But
yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
On edge of the area, Almiron. Boys getting forward. Yeah, Lewis is well forward.
Go on, Lewis.
Oh, backward passing, no man. Sean Longstaff, Shelby, back to Lewis, space again. Forward.
Never been so pissed off than Fabian Schär's back pass last week. Like,
it was the
worst thing I've ever fucking seen.
I'm glad someone put it up on Twitter and it got the attention it deserved. Like in the Watchalong, we talked about how we were raging.
I can't believe it. Like Lewis was out wide on the left. He had loads of space to take a touch, look up, pass it out left, no bother, without hesitation, just booting it back with 60 yards from a fucking throw in the final third. How does that happen, man? Shocking stuff. That
autopilot Brucey ball, wasn't it? Just like get the ball back.
I'll just not look forward, even though that probably is options. I'll just fucking whack it back because that's the best thing to do.
What I liked about the Spurs documentary is when like Josie and I got. I'm sure most clubs will obviously do this, but we obviously got the insight in the Spurs documentary where after the games had a good sit down, looked at what went wrong, really analysed it. Well, Brucey probably doesn't do that, to be fair, but I hope that the players did watch that, did look at the Chelsea game, and then that was highlighted. Why are we passing backwards when we're 2-0 down from a throw in the final third? Why is that our reaction? There's options there to change it. I don't want to see any of that this week, lads.
No, never want to see that again. I never want to see that again.
Like that, it was unbelievable how bad that was. Like, it was one of the worst
things from any team. I feel like if I was watching a neutral game and someone did that, I'd fucking slag them off. The fact that it was fucking my team, it was Fabian Schär, our best player 2 years ago. Like, honestly, I've never been so fucking raging at that. Like,
I think even if you see if you got a younger brother and he's playing under 14s, if you had seen him do that on the weekend, you'd be raging. You'd be screaming your head at what he's doing. Like for that to happen at this level is fucking atrocious.
Really is. Nah, if it was like a kid, like you say, if you're watching like juniors, like at the end of the game or half time or something, like you get out, put an arm around them and like it's like don't just hoof it back, like take a touch, look up, like go there if you need to, but first touch, like fucking like composure, take a touch, look up. If there's nothing on, fair enough, you can get them back, but don't just fucking whack it back for like first thing, lift and crap.
Oh, look at Fernandez has got his yellow card. We had the bet on last week.
Oh, you fucking would, wouldn't you? You Argentinian prick.
In the middle, yeah, Wilson. Can he find him? Julian on! Oh, the defender just gets a touch. Miggy's still at the back post. He can look for an option. He takes his time. He gives it back to Lewis. Lewis is going to fire it in. Dink at the back post. Julian on heads up and heads it miles wide. Fuck's sake, that was a chance. Big chance too, then, really.
Didn't get a good connection on that, Joey.
Especially the first one. Wilson down the right. Julian was free in the middle. Totally free. Oh, to be fair, it's a great touch by Dan.
Yeah.
Just gets his toe
right in Joey's path.
It's a good ball from Wilson. It's going right in front of Julian for a tackling, but good ball back in by Lewis. Julian has to climb pretty high and try and beat Cahill. Like, heads away. Not good enough.
No, Cahill's got his arms right in front of me. Kind of like forearm smashes him a bit, to be fair.
Yeah, he did.
It was a good roll by Wilson, that, like, to get away from his man.
They were pretty open and all, weren't they, Palace?
Yeah, like, they're there for the taking, man. Like, like I said before the game, I'm so pleased it's not 5 at the back boring. Like, they're there for the taking. And to be fair, like, we are a bit more attacking, more of an attacking formation. And we've got possession. What was it before? Like 74% possession or something? Like, we are the better team. It's early doors. We're 18 minutes in. Now, it really has happened. No one's had any really clean-cut chances, but we've been the more dominant team. All the possession. Like, we just need to just have that killer instinct, get into the final third and fucking attack them.
Yeah, we are looking to try and get in the final third, but Palace mop it up.
Good touch.
It is one of the games because, Brucey waffles. But, like, you take 5 at the back last week against Chelsea. Like you say, they spent loads of money. They did go top. They are one of the better sides in the league. But it's other games where we've been negative and boring that we've winned at teams in and around where we shouldn't be playing 5 at the back. Like, you play Liverpool, you play Man City, you can understand playing 5 at the back because, well, then again,
Yeah.
you know, Villa went for it against Liverpool and won, 7-2 or whatever. So that's once in a million. Little Julian eyes of the box, yeah. Turns, reaches man, shoots, ooh, on target, saved by Palace's keeper, but it wasn't too troubling for him. Like, pretty comfortable save. Good work though by Julian to get rid of his man there, MacArthur.
Yeah, well
He
done.
got away, but it's true. It's an easy weak shot. Like,
Yeah.
there's one on target. Bruce will be like after the stats. But it's games in and around where we'd need to be going for teams more. Where we need to be seeing an attacking formation. So that was the first thing that stood out to me. I think that's what I was pleased about.
Yeah.
Seeing on the quarterback. To be fair, he's probably only played quarterback because every the fuck is injured.
I was gonna say, like, if Lascelles was fit, do you reckon would be 5 at the back?
I mean, Shaw's on the bench. I mean, I thought he was one of the ones that was going to be isolating.
Wait, the ones that were rumoured to be isolating was Lascelles, who was injured anyway. Shaw, who was on the bench, then Julian and Hendrick, who was starting.
Yeah.
So I feel like that rumour was a massive load of shit, considering 3 out of 4 of them are actually in this fucking team.
Shock.
Special mention.
Yeah, actually, that's a dead true place to read things like because Newcastle got taken over 3 times.
We've already got Mbappe lined up, man, now.
Special mention to Elliot Anderson, who's on the bench. There's a young 18-year-old local lad who's impressing massively for the under-21s, under-23s. He's smashing it. I mean, scoring goals, captaining the side. Even at them though, like he's a good talent when he's better than the players around him who are 4 or 5 years above me. When he looks better, and when he looks like he doesn't belong in the reserves, that's when you know he's worthy of getting a chance.
Yeah, he's standing out like he's doing well. I've been trying to like follow the under-23s as much as I can this season. Like, and every time I see it, like he's scoring goals, assisting, just fucking doing bits.
Aye, promising talent on the bench today for the first time in the Premier League.
I like the look of that Stan Flaherty. He looks like he's doing well.
He's a bit of a bagsman.
I think he came in from Arsenal, and he free kick specialist. He looks a good talent.
Was he from Arsenal? Was he?
I think so. I think it was Arsenal.
Oh. Four attempts for Newcastle, 1 on target, 0 attempts. So
tell me what, these stats, I'm liking it. Just need to put that on the scoreboard now. Just put these stats on the scoreboard and we're all good. Hey,
this game was a week later. Would have been seeing fans back in the ground.
Aye, in London, aye. Or would have.
Palace there in South London. We had 2,000 fans. Brucey would have been blaming them for everything. Good ball on here, can run in the box.
Well done, Miggy. Good play that from Miggy.
Good run by Almiron, yeah. Oh, poor pass though. Poor layback by Almiron.
Tell you what, some massive glow up. Looking Andros Townsend's hair.
Oh, aye. It's a miracle that, like. Same Turkish appointment as Lewis Hampton, is it?
Yeah.
You mean a Turkey with Lewis Hampton, have you? Aye, because Townsend, when I put a picture of him in the preview, just like as an overlay, when I googled the Townsend images for Newcastle, he's got knee hair then, and now he's got a full-on afro. All right, you are, mate.
Them surgeons doing bits.
Aye. Best $5,000 you ever spent that.
Like that picture I posted the other day, like Lewis Hamilton, like I forgot he was even that bald, to be fair. And when you look at him now, it's like, fucking hell.
It's mad, isn't it? I'd never even realised he was like that. I'm not a big fan of F1, but just watching Sky Sports News and stuff, like, I never remember him being like that.
It's like when I just seen the 2 pictures side by side. Like I do remember him looking like that, but I never realised how bad the hairline actually was. And then now you see it. When you see it now, you're like, there's definitely been some surgery on that heat, like.
Yeah, he's on the ball. Mine's Eze. Shall we get a foot in, lad? You know what I was looking at as well when they were about like people who are obviously missing for both sides. One player that's Eze. Jesus, forces a good save from Darlow.
No.
From good range there. Oh, Jordan, oh, well done. On the sideline. Over the beats two. Oh, trying to get into the box, but playing mops up.
Trying to channel his in on Maradona.
But someone who's missing tonight from Palace, still injured. Connor Wickham. I didn't realise he was still gone. I thought he was playing for Wickham or something by now. Connor Wickham. I thought he was in pecking order by now. I can't believe he's still in the Premier League again.
Yeah, no. He played for Sunderland, didn't he?
Julian's down holding his leg. He's done. Holding his calf there, and he.
Time for Anderson.
He's been decent now, Julian. He's been a bright spot.
Yeah, it's a shame that must be a muscle injury that because I can't remember him getting challenged on out.
Nah, I think it's probably off that sprint from the halfway line before he took on a couple of players.
Nah, that's what I like about Eze, that they're saying that replay. Good save from Darlow. Like, that's the player we need, is man. Someone who's just not afraid to just have a pop.
And that was a really good thing about Richie. Richie's back on the bench tonight. He's one of the players who will just take a pop. We've seen it post-lockdown, didn't we? First one. It's one of them ones where Newcastle they just don't do that enough. I'd like to see Shelby do it more. We've seen Longstaff at the bar trying to do it last week.
Yeah, aye. Let's have a pop, man. We're trying to walk into the goal, but we haven't got the fucking players to do that.
At least Julian's done that tonight. He's had a couple of pops. Right ones went over, one went, couldn't foresee for the keeper, but at least he's testing and trying things. Never been to Selhurst Park, and I never really want to. Looks like a bit of a basic shit roll.
It's never really been the kind of away day that stood out.
I mean, I'd love to go right now. If I had the chance to go right now, it's not behind me.
Yeah, right now.
I got anyway. I got
my box. It'd be a good atmosphere. I've heard it's meant to be a decent away day. Is it
Palace is meant to be good. They're close to the pitch, aren't they? It's quite close to the pitch, so it is meant to be a good atmosphere. It's just when you think of everywhere we go in London, like North London with Spurs, for Arsenal, with Chelsea, you just think, Palace is probably one of them copy trips we can miss, aren't they?
I know. Like it's a long way, and it's hard to get to. It's expensive. Yeah, we'll get to the good games. Not really asked about Palace or Watford or anyone there.
Oh, Watford's at the bottom of the pile because you can't even drink it. Watford, you can't even drink in Vicarage Road. You'll
not be seeing the Magpie channel at Vicarage Road anytime soon, tell you that.
So the championship next year, all right? Julian's back on?
I think so.
Julian's back on, there he is. Big Joe. Oh, Charlie Larry Naz.
Yeah, buddy.
Not much merch at the minute. I had a problem in trying to get it sorted with the old Rona, but there's still a few face masks left. You need a face mask. Check it out on Instagram. Check the story out. You've still got a couple hours left, actually, for the Black Friday special. Buy one, get one free. £8.99. Bargain. Muscle injury, apparently. AKA, people are saying Brucey's lost the dressing room. Do you reckon Brucey's lost the dressing room, Kay? Or do you reckon it is people trying to read into it too much? Is it just an actual training ground injury, or because the report came out that Brucey was going to drop him anyway, even if he was fit?
I think people jump on things like they say, like, "Oh, Maximin's he's injured." Oh, that must mean he's started falling out with Brucey. Like, I think people just make up their own rumors and try and make things worse than what they are. So I don't think that's the case. I genuinely believe he's got an injury. I don't think he's skiving. I don't think Sir Maximin's that kind of player. I think if he's got a game, he'll want to play. He's probably banging on Brucey's door and say, "I want to play," but if you're injured, you can't play. But I don't know. Did Brucey even have the dressing room? I don't know. Like, did he have it to lose? I don't know. Like we were saying before, like he's a next guy.
You never had it in the first place.
Probably not. No. Like the players probably do like him because.
Oh, what the fuck's he doing there?
Hell, man, Sean's living that.
Oh, I thought loopy poopy had scored there with Darlow with another good save at the front post, but it was Sean Longstaff who was lazy, and I think that Almiron blasted all the way back, and the assist there, schluck there.
I don't know. Seen Sean Longstaff.
Wilson, I think Wilson that blasted back, but Sean was a poor, weak pass, quick corner from Palace. As he's in the box, changed by Shelby, goes down. Goal kick. Thanks for no penalty.
Well done. I think Wilson got the foot in there. Hit it off Eze. Well done. But I don't know. Like we were saying before, like Brucey's a nice guy. Like the players probably do like him because he probably brings fucking bacon sandwiches in the morning for them. But like the players that actually want to strive, like the probably want a manager who's gonna coach them and like teach them things, like develop that game. Like the players like Sir Maximin Almiron, they probably are shite sick. They probably don't want to play this boring football. Like I still can't even believe Callum Wilson signed. I still question his judgment on signing for Newcastle. Like, why would you come to this negative team? Bruce probably are just fucking sick. I couldn't blame them.
Sean Longstaff again with a poor pass there.
With 5 yards. How are you, mate? Pass the ball 5 yards.
Pass the ball 5 yards. It's an interesting one. I don't know. Obviously, the Daily Mail was saying that Brucey had a phone out to say Maxim was going to drop him to make a point because he hasn't done anything since he signed his contract extension. It's saying the state to play. So who knows? All rumours. See what Brucey's got to say about it after the game. Probably a waste of time because he was waffling on about pure nonsense.
As always.
I don't know. I mean, it's not looking good. I mean, there was reports earlier on the week that obviously the likes of Lascelles and Hayden aren't happy either. And I mean, the body language of a lot of the players in previous games have shown they've looked a bit uninterested. But I think tonight so far, especially the start of the game, we're short. We're getting in the faces. And Palace will see more of the ball now. Like
they are.
Possession at 50-50 now.
Had a couple of chances. It's not a free kick. Claiming one.
Good play again by Julian.
I'm pleased to see Zari, so I wouldn't want to be forcing it to change this early.
Nah, because he looked great. He looked up for it.
Yeah. No, I think like if Sir Maximin was dropped, I think he'd be benched. Like he'd just come out the starting lineup. He wouldn't be omitted from the squad completely. So there's got to be an injury or something there. You'd even drop your best player and have him like not even on the bench. That's just fucking ridiculous.
I wouldn't even be too against it because we were saying he hasn't performed since that new contract. So you would look to maybe bench him if like Ryan Fraser was fit or something. But with this team, surely he'd still get in it. Like
yeah, definitely.
DJ Dane, thanks for logging in. I'm well. I'm good, mate. How are you? The start of the game, like Newcastle started brightly, showed a bit of intensity, actually pressed people, had a couple of chances, a couple of shots from Joelinton on target and off target. It was just that last-ditch defending from Palace that stopped with really converting a chance because Joelinton and Wilson, vice versa, put balls in the box to each other. They've been nearly on the end of it for a 6-yard tap in, and then Palace have just got a foot in and went out for a corner a couple of times. So, good start, but in the last 5-10 minutes or so, it's been more Palace, and Palace got a corner now.
Yeah, it was a bright start. Like we were doing well, better of the two teams. Need clear-cut chances, like you say. Joey had a half chance on target, one off target, good possession and everything. But Palace are coming back into the game now. Like, is that a corner?
No, it's not. You go kick the Darlow. 33 minutes in, 0-0.
I'm still a big fan of that kit. I think it's proper sexy.
What, the big pinky?
Oh, aye, lovely.
Put it on your Christmas list, mate.
Mate, Santi.
Yeah, on your Christmas list.
You bring me like big gay shirt, will you, Santi?
Can I get them from China? Sorry, mate. So I won't be getting it. Can they go keep our tops in China?
Yeah, I'll get mine from BHK and probably get the fucking Wolves third kit.
You are that Arsenal third choice goalkeeper kit, mate. Get those Europa League badges on the side. If you didn't get that inside joke, Keg ordered a couple of Newcastle shirts from a Chinese website, and two Tottenham Hotspur shirts arrived. He's a secret Tottenham fan over there. Okay, yeah, him and expressions. He just does this for the crack. He's not really, but yeah, he ordered 2 Newcastle tops and 2 Spurs tops arrive. Look at them. They're all right now. You should just whack them on to get them sold.
Yeah, there's my Newcastle away shirt, which is
you generally thought it was the Newcastle shirt as well. It's a really good copy, to be fair. How much was that? Like a tenner?
I think 12 quid or something.
Pass, can't go on.
And there's my away shirt. It's quite plain, that one. I think even when I've seen Tottenham release that, I wasn't a very big fan of it. But the worst thing about that one is I've got my fucking name on the back.
Ain't no selling that one, dipshit. It's nearly, I mean, if you turn the contrast down on this TV, it'll nearly look like this Newcastle top from the back. Big yellowy green.
But this yellow shirt is absolutely fucking lifting, to be fair. It's just so plain.
It looks like an England shirt.
It's like an England shirt. The green one's actually really, really nice. The yellow one's lifting. Good job. I got my name on it though, just so I can send it back.
May as well free him, that. Newcastle's first corner of the game. Shelby over it. Come on, lads, away. Big boys are up there. Fernandez, Clark, Jeffrey. That's an absolutely disgraceful corner from Shelby. He rolls it along the bottom for about 5 yards. Doesn't beat the first man. Good job of going over a throw. That was pathetic. What a waste, man.
That was absolutely lifting from, I think that was Andros Townsend. Why did he just put that ball up for a throw-in? That was like a pass to his feet. He could have took that and fucking countered.
No.
That's probably the worst corner I think I've ever seen in my life. Shout out Rubenstein.
Rubenstein's a fan of the Spurs.
Do you want to buy the green one? You have the yellow one now if you want to rock my name on the back. It's all right. Anyone want to buy a yellow Tottenham shirt with keg on the back? Just drop us a DM. I
think it's hilarious. How did that happen? Why did they do that? You must just sell every club, mustn't you? You must have got borders mixed up or something. At least it wasn't Sunderland, mate. At least it was,
if Sunderland one came through, I'd think like someone's fucking having me rip here, like someone's proper taking the piss.
At least it wasn't like, I don't know, West Brom or something. At least it was Spurs, mate. You got the Premier League winners. You got Premier League champions. I tell you what, mate. What you need to do is get that shirt signed by the Tottenham squad, Josie in particular, frame it, and then when they win the Premier League, you'll be able to sell it for a fortune.
It's not a bad idea, actually.
It's a really good idea.
I'll wait until they win the Premier League, and I'll become a Tottenham fan. I've already got my shares lined up.
Take that trip down to Northland and that. What you pay for that train? Just hold tight.
A Palace fan wants to swap managers. That's a really, really horrendous call. I don't think anyone in the Premier League wants either manager. I think I'd rather have Hodgson, to be honest.
I would swap manager, yeah, definitely I would. I'll take that swap right now.
No worries, mate.
I put a poll out on our Instagram and it was answered by more than 4,000 people. And it was, who was the worst manager? 78% said Steve Bruce. Really? 78%. So that tells you how Newcastle fans feel about that.
I mean, you wouldn't want to sign Hodgson to a long-term contract, really, considering he's probably about 4 years away from death.
That's generous, 4 years. I thought you were going to say 4 months.
Man should be long retired. Even Bruce said that in his press conference. Like, he was like giving him credit for still going at whatever age he is. He's like 71, 72 or something like that. He's like, I'll be long retired by then. I
tell you what's really shit. I tell you what's mad is that I have to lock down in quarantine. And fucking Roy Hodgson's 72-year-old and he gets to do what he wants. Surely he's more vulnerable than me. You know what I mean? Why am I sitting in the house? How is Hodgson allowed to go out and live his best life and I'm stuck in the fucking house for 6 weeks? Do you know what I mean? Bullshit, that like. Hodgson's surely got to be in the fucking vulnerable category. Yeah, how on earth is he out of the house?
Yeah, no.
One of these players, Newcastle players are testing positive now. They passed it on to Roy. I wouldn't be counting much more.
No, you're not going to fight that one off, why? Speaking of old cunts, I was thinking this. Like, I was talking to my mother about this the other day, about like Donald Trump. It's like, why does he want to be president? It's like the biggest, most powerful, probably most stressful job in the world. He's like 74 years old and he's a multi-billionaire. You know, just fancy retiring and just fucking off and spending some of your money, just living your life. Like, why do you want to be fucking president? It's got to be the fucking most stressful job. It's just a power trip, isn't it? Like, at your age, like, you're beyond rich. Like, your kids, your grandkids are sorted for life with your wealth. You don't need to be president. Just fucking retire. Enjoy yourself.
Well, I was just to enjoy yourself, Donald. I was just about to say that you said it during what you're saying. You said powerful, stressful. It's power. It's just strictly power. Like, it's like Trump wanted it because he's the. Let's face it, you're president of the United States and you're going on the way Donald Trump does. You are probably the most famous man in the world, and that's what he wants. And he wants that power. He wants that control. But like a lot of Trump supporters, they've said like how much he cares for the country because you wouldn't be doing it if you didn't. To be fair with you, like you've got to admire him for that. Like because like you say, he has got all the money in the world. He could just do whatever he wants with it, but he's dealing with that stress. He's dealing with that fight. So I think that's kind of admirable in a way, but at the same time, it is just a power trip for him, probably. And it's one of them ones where he's probably done everything. He's bored now. He's probably thinking, well,
it probably is.
He's had money all his life, so it's now to him. He's probably been all the best hotels. He's done all the best things. He's definitely shagged all the bits. Lewis, go on, pop one in, son. 101, Lewis. Oh, he has a shot from outside the box, and Gator makes the save. Oh, Jamal Lewis, if you missed the pre-match build-up, I put a bet on him. Jamal Lewis, 100-1.
Oh, you did,
and he killed one with his right foot there.
Not a bad effort on his weak foot.
It was, weak foot, yeah, killing. Keeper could read it, like.
Yeah, not enough on it.
4-4, the only for left back when I likes to get forward, like.
Yeah, for a defender on his weak foot from 20 yards out, it's not a bad effort.
No. I think it's Chianti that's down for Palace, is it?
Who's that? Oh.
He was down for Palace. I don't know if he's up now. About resume play with 5 minutes from half time. Man, Palace take it. Go get punted up. The Palace all left him as well, to be fair. Like, I understand the Palace man saying, would you swap them? You definitely, no one would probably want to swap either way, to be fair. But Palace have been poor as well, haven't they? They're just like watching us, really.
Yeah, like they are massively missing
the ball away all the time.
Spark, any?
They constantly give the ball away. Palace, like.
Yeah.
Then we give
they're not without Zaha, like.
No, they're not.
Roy Hodgson, fucking hell.
He looks like he's falling asleep, doesn't he?
I'm not surprised. It's past his bedtime.
I chilled it, reclined on the lazy boy.
He just wants some hot milk and a night owl.
Can I trouble you to a warm glass of milk? Shelby with loads of space in the middle of the park and running our half. Tries to slide. Oh! The ball nearly fell through to Wilson there. Nice little sliced through ball. Oh, look at how poor pass over the boy, Julian. Oh, he's got to do better there. He's got to do better. Was just be mentioned there. Palace giving the ball away all the time. And Julian's got to score this one. Dan gives it straight. And he passes it to him from 4 yards. Joey takes a touch, gets in the box, left foot. Doesn't get enough to it. Doesn't get enough to it.
It's not enough. Not enough like venom. Just fucking put your laces through it, man. Why can't any of our fucking strikers just fucking shoot? Put your fucking laces through it. Rip the back of the net off.
He's got to score there, Julian. I'm like,
pussy that.
Again, it's too easy for the keeper. Like, you can read where it's going to go, and there's never enough, like you say, venom behind the shot, enough power behind the shot. Yes, Palace at the other end. Townsend dinks it in. Eze. Kiate. And then Stuffy out with only 2 minutes left before half time. Oh, ball in for Palace. Ooh. Jeffrey Schlupp with a header over the bar. What a chance that was for Julian. I mean, I mentioned it there. Like, just give the ball away all the time, Palace, and the captain literally passes it to him on the edge of the box. Julian has time, gets it out his feet, left foot, just side foots it to the keeper. Fucking hell, man.
That's how poor they are at the back. Like, most Premier League teams, you'd be punishing them for that. Like, that's so sloppy. Like, Scott Dann deserves fucking shot for that. Or whoever it was, Cahill, whoever it was.
No, it's Dan.
Like, that's fucking shocking. He's the captain, and now he's captain tonight. You can't be getting away with shit like that. But again, it's us not taking advantage. Like, how many times did Chelsea give up possession last week? Like, it's like they didn't even want possession. They would just keep giving it to us, but just couldn't capitalize. Got no clinical instinct at all.
Yeah, wish I had a felt of Wilson instead of Julian.
Aye, definitely. He'd have put his fucking laces through it, and he fannying on from Wilson.
Ooh. Well, we've mentioned Palace giving the ball away, but they've actually got a higher passing accuracy percentage than us. 86%. I can't see how that's right. Every time I've seen them on the ball, they've given it away.
We haven't been that bad in passing. Sean Longstaff's led a couple of stray ones, but other than that, we've been out.
74% us. 30 seconds left of 1 minute amount of time.
That's not a very unpopular opinion, that.
I don't know, I mean, well, actually, it's probably not like the minute. I mean, a lot of people obviously love the Brathga and think he'll slot right back in, but how well Darlow's been statistically the best in the Premier League. Yeah. Sure, he's got to keep his place. Keep your comments coming in. We'll have a crack at half time. Half time was about to blow. Has been blown. It is 0-0 at Jurassic Park. Best chance obviously for Julian on there just a few minutes ago. Doesn't put his laces through it. Keeper reads it. Bit similar story at both ends. We had a couple of chances. Darlow's had more saves, clinical saves to make. It's still nothing too troubling. It's been a decent first half. We just need that cutting edge.
Yeah, no, absolutely. 0-0 apparently there in the Sunderland game.
Is it? Oh, aye. Cheer on Joey Barton's Fleetwood come back.
No, you're right. It's just not. It's what we're predicted, really, and it's not a classic. Like, neither team are really clinical. It's not the best game, but like, we've done our research. Say, like, the earlier stats, like, I think in the first 20-30 minutes, we probably were the better team. Had 74% possession, which I don't think's ever been recorded under Steve Bruce. The chances weren't really there. We've had 2 or 3 half chances. The chances Palace have had have looked better, like Eze's long range shot. Like, I think Darlow's pulled off the better saves than what Gator has, but still, I don't think they've really been that close to scoring. No, it's just a bit of a drab game between 2 shit teams. It's Bruce v. Y, just as we're predicted. I don't think anyone can really be surprised at what we're watching. Nah,
not really. At least the formation's been a bit better. We have created more. We've been in and around their box more than usual, but you'd hope that, like, and I said it in the preview where, Palace fans were saying, like, neither team really wants the battle. Both teams gives the ball away a lot. Both teams haven't got a clinical edge. Both teams missing the best player.
Yeah.
Same for us is all half for them. Evening, Jason Kent. I'm still here. I still haven't got the move. Apparently, I think I could have maybe been moving right now, to be honest. Been having some electrical issues in the new place, but hopefully I'll be in tomorrow. But played it safe in the state here. I grabbed the Newcastle top from outside the car in my boot. Just before I went live. Hope you're all well. See what everyone else is saying. Get your comments in half time. Sean Longstaff, I'm trying not to lose my shit with him. Like, I'm trying not to go Bentley on him, but he's been poor, so poor. He's the one where he should be in a Palace shirt. He's giving the ball away every time. He can't make this he can't make the simple pass. He's just doing nout. He's doing nothing. Doing absolutely nothing. Just take him off and bring Matty on. They tell you to get his brother, show him how it's done. Matty's actually on the bench today as well for a change.
Yeah, he is. That's a good.
Susan Giwa, shout out to your nan.
Big up your nan.
Big up your nan in the place. I don't get ever win this 5-0. That's still one for myself.
Yeah, no. My opinion on that can never get changed.
I feel like I would say control it until about half an hour, and then Palace got into it more. So, but the majority of the first half, I would say we were comfortable. I see Palace are poor in possession. They give the ball away, and from when they give the ball, Joelinton should have scored really, and that's why Martin Baker has seen Joelinton is so shit.
I wouldn't use the word control. We haven't controlled the game, but we did look comfortable in the first half hour, and then the last 20 minutes, it's been pretty even and a bit end to end.
We're missing something here, and apparently loads of other people in the comments are. Sean's been one of the better ones, apparently.
Has he?
Don't know what game he's been watching.
Don't know how good his passing's been like, but other than that, I don't know.
Oh, apparently Amazon Prime's down. I haven't got a problem. Somehow you work that
out. We've got the big old streamsies.
Hendrick is not exactly. What?
Again, it's another game. I can't even. I forgot he's there. Apart from noticing he's changing hairstyle. That's the only thing I've actually noticed about him. I can't remember him touching the ball, so I can't remember anything good he's done. But at the same time, I haven't noticed anything bad he's done because I haven't noticed him.
He literally isn't getting on the ball for me to have a go at him anymore.
Yeah,
that's why I think Sean's took over that role tonight. Out of that midfield, I mean, on the right, we just haven't seen him. I think Mancuo's been doing the overlap, hasn't he? He hasn't. He's been quiet. He's been to be going through Lewis. I mean, how can you comment? Hendrick again, ghost, absolute ghost, invisible man.
I'd rather have Murphy there on either position, either as a right back or as a right winger, replacing either Hendrick or Murphy. I think he'd be much better doing that.
Family guy in the house.
Shout out Peter Griffin.
I think
I agree with that. That's bang on.
Same. He's frustrating. He's got to do better with a couple of low shots and the header. But on the ball, his movement. When we've seen him make that run on the left-hand side, where he looked like he pulled something but carried on. Yeah, he has done alright, but again, here it is. He's not a striker. I mean, that shot there when he gets in the box, he's got to get more power. At least he got it on target. Trying to touch positives, but you've got to be burying them, like.
I like Joelinton. Like I say, like everything he does, like outside the box, holding it up, winning possession. Like he does everything really, really well, and I really, really like him. But it is just when he gets in front of goal, you've just got no confidence in the lad, and I don't think he's got any confidence in himself. He's just clearly not a striker. He's got no clinical instincts. Like that's why it's so frustrating.
It is. Ryan is saying bring Jacob Murphy on for Hendrick 4-3-3 for me in the next half. I'd like to see that because then I would definitely give him more attacking football. Or the 4-2-3-1. Do you reckon any changes you'd make at half time in terms of subs? I mean, Murphy to come off the bench or Matty Longstaff, young Elliot Anderson. Who else? We've got Matt Ritchie.
There it is. As I just said before, I think Murphy replacing either Hendrick or Manquillo, just so we've got a little bit more pace and creativity down the right-hand side, like either one, because he's good at getting forward when he's playing as a fullback as well. So, yeah, either one of them I wouldn't mind. Definitely, probably Hendrick, definitely, because like I said before, he's non-existent. Manquillo's been making an overlap. Not that we've had much luck down that side, but yeah, we are a much better team with Murphy in the team, like which is mad to say because at the start of the season we didn't even know if he was going to make the squad. We didn't know if he was going to get ahead of fucking Christian Atsu. Is he going to be sold? Is he going to go back out on loan? But in the last few weeks he's been in the team. We've probably given him a match out of like 3 or 4 games this season, which is mad. So yeah, I'd definitely rather have Jacob Murphy in the team, like wherever he plays. Winger.
Why is Hendrick? If we're playing a 4-4-2, Murphy would be much better on that right-hand side than Hendrick.
Without a doubt, huh?
Pace to run at people, could even track back and help Manquillo out. Like he's been playing right wing back. Hendrick just stands there, does fuck all. There's no point.
There's just no point.
Honestly, I could do Jeff Hendrick's job. Anybody could do Jeff Hendrick's job because he hasn't fucking got one.
Just stand there and look like a fucking model.
Shelby, captain for you tonight? For me, I wouldn't give it to Wilson. I don't think you should ever give the captain's helmet to someone who hasn't been at the club that long. Yeah. I'd have probably went for Fernandes, to be honest.
Yeah, I was going to say that. I read apparently he rejected the armband last week in the Chelsea game.
Well, fuck Federico then. I'd go for Clark.
I don't know. I don't know if I'll give it Clark. Yeah, like that's the problem with us. We haven't got enough leadership. Like I know, like Lascelles is a bit hit or miss. Like he's not always consistent, but he's a good leader. I think that's why he's still in the team. I think without his leadership skills and his captaincy, he'd probably be sold by now. You wouldn't even notice that he's not there, to be honest. Like so, I like Lascelles as a captain. I think you'd have a good captain in Matt Ritchie, but he's too injury prone and he's not really a starting 11 player. I think Hayden could be a decent captain, but all these players aren't playing today. Like, yeah Shelby's maybe not captain material. Don't know if Fernandes wants it. Like you said, I probably wouldn't give it to Wilson. So I don't know. There's not many options there. No one really, really deserves it. Like you've probably got to go to either Shelby or Fernandes, but I don't know what the crack is with Fernandes from the other game. Like I didn't notice that. I just read about it. I can't remember who the fucking captain was. Was it Hayden? Did the Lascelles start the other day?
Chelsea. No, Lascelles played against Chelsea. Lascelles was captain against Chelsea. Yeah.
I don't know. Like apparently, Fernandes rejected the captaincy anyway. But we just need more leaders. Like we've just got no one. Like even the coaching staff, like Brucey, we just got no one ready to take the game by the scruff of the balls and just go for it. Like we're just such a lackluster team.
Got a West Ham fan in the house, yeah. Jody Rick wouldn't be appreciating that Declan Rice coming.
Hi for you. Certainly not for England, not the Premier League.
Do you think Son can win the Puskas?
Which goal?
Which goal? Puskas.
I don't know. Yeah. I can't remember what. I don't know what goal he's talking about.
No, I mean he's asked the same question again. So we're asking you which goal. Hey, which goal would you win the Puskas? You know what you're trying? Do you mean Ballon d'Or?
Puskas awards the best goal. Really? He's probably fucking out of the moon with this performance. It's probably his fucking best performance.
He was hoping that was full time, not half time.
Lovely 0-0. We'll take that.
Well, apparently he's been spamming it there. I've answered the spam, so stop spamming it, Hader. Yeah, you're upsetting people here.
Yeah, stop spamming answer the question. Which goal?
I'm Son's biggest fan, yeah, man. Oh, apparently, Nobby Solano's in the chat. He's saying that everyone's Amazon's messing up. Well, don't always be on the right side of the law. That's all I've got to say.
Yeah.
Shearer speaking facts on Prime. What's Shearer saying?
I thought Prime wasn't working.
It's down for a lot of people, apparently. Final predictions. Second half not far away. Couple of minutes. It's a tough one, actually. How's this going to play out?
I think it's scrappy 1-0 either way. I think there's a goal in it.
I think there's definitely a goal in it because it's quite open. It wants to be. Neither team is bothered about possession. So
1-0 either way.
I'm going to say 1-1. I think we'll... I'm going to work out on this now. But I think Wilson will put us in the lead and then someone like Benteke will come off the bench and get the equaliser.
Oh, fucking Benteke.
We should just so much up with Benteke's coming on and scoring goals. Let us know in the comments how you think the game's going to come out. What's the final score going to be? I'd love to see that. I'd rather Hendrick come off and put Anderson on now. I tell you, Anderson is going to touch the ball more, do more, and make more of an impression than Jeff Hendrick would over the last 10 games. 100%.
I'll back the young'uns because they're fucking they're just so buzzing to be there. Like they'll give everything to try and make sure that they're remaining in the team. Like Matty Longstaff's debut last season, scored the winner and got man of the match against Man United. Like Anderson looks a good talent. I know that the second tier of under 23 football is a massive comparison difference to the Premier League, but give him a shot. He can't fucking do any worse than Hendrick.
2-0. That's the Palace by the looks of it. And we got Palace at home. 1-0 Palace and Brucey out the door. Would love to see it, but Brucey's not going anywhere, I don't think.
No.
2-1 Newcastle. Shout out Norway. Thanks for joining me. Good message for the players, I think, would be just to try and be a bit more clinical in the final third. Like we need to swap Joe Linton with Wilson in those positions because everything's felt to Joe Linton, like nothing's felt to Wilson. Joe Linton's had does that show that Joe Linton's been in the right place? Joe Linton's had the header wide, Joe Linton's had a shot at goal, a shot over, another shot, the last one there before half time. So I don't know, we need to link them up more, try and get Lewis further forward, try and get Shelby playing balls through balls more. But I think the players have done all right. For me, I would switch to a 4-3-3, make a change, get Hendrick off, and go for the game more. But Brucey won't do that until at least 10 minutes to go. Probably won't even do that. It's 0-0 to be fair.
Like how many times have we seen games where we've gone in at half time looking okay, either 0-0 or 1-0 up, and Brucey's just been like, "All right, good job, boys, that'll do."
Yeah,
so
I think
we'll probably come out in the second half and they fuck all and get beat 2-0.
Everyone will probably come out sluggish because Brucey's probably just went in at half time and shared out the fucking chocolate hobnobs. So it doesn't really matter. Yeah. 1-0 tune.
Mm-hmm. Brucey ball, OAP ball.
Oh, this is OAP ball at its finest, yeah. Like proper Jurassic Park settings.
I'd like to see Anderson. Like I think it's a risk, but it might be a risk worth it. Might pay off.
I think Dubravka will cope well with it. To be honest, at the start, obviously he won't want to be kept on the team for months. But I think he's a good professional. Dubravka, having meeting him, he's a genuine bloke. I think he'll understand. I think he'd pretty on Darlow's shoes. Really, if he's playing that well, you wouldn't expect to come back in the team. But as soon as Darlow concedes more than a couple in a game, of Dubravka gets his chance again, then he'll expect it. But I don't think he'll react too badly with from the off. But you'll want to get back in the team, because he's got the Euros next year. Obviously, Slovakia qualified.
I think he'd probably go anyway. I think them kind of
teams. Probably that person in Slovakia who plays goalkeeper, to be fair. So
I think he could probably not play a game for a year and still be Slovakia's number one, or at least be in the first three.
Jurassic Park 4 month for that, new Jurassic World next year, baby.
Oh yeah, man. I'm gonna go and get another beer.
Enjoy yourself. Fully stocked up, mate. I got a mile doing there. Just me, there's 190 years watching this. Please smash the like button while you are, subscribe while you are. Really appreciate your support. Second half's just kicked off. Clark looking to ping one forward up the line. There's loads of space for Almiron on the left. Lewis is there. Goes out for a fucking throw into Palace. Brilliant. Let's have a bit of crap using the chatting. Team you most want to get relegated. Just looking down there. At the minute, probably someone like Palace, like a London team just to go, because I just think they're pointless. Like, there's that many London trips and London teams. I liked it when the likes of like Blackpool and that were in the Premier League, like different teams, different cities. That's what interested me. I mean, Fulham will go down, but I don't want them to go down because it's in a minute away date.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, like one of the London teams. I mean, last year I really wanted West Ham to go down just because I think it would have been funny. The amount of money they spent, and they flirted with it for years. Got away with it. I think they're doing all right now. So someone like a Palace. What about UK? What's a team you most want to get relegated? Realistically, that was by the way as well. If I could pick anyone, I'd probably pick Man United because that would be fucking faster. Burnley's a great show, actually. The shit all that is Burnley's a great show.
Turf Moor certainly is not my happy place.
What was that about?
It was from I'm a Celebrity. There's a radio DJ on I'm a Celebrity. Like, he's from Burnley, and he's probably shit scared of everything. So he's doing like a trial, and like Shane Ritchie, like Shane Lock and them lyrics. Like he was in there, and he was like just think of your happy place. So he's just doing this trial like in a coffin, like with like fucking loads of snakes on him, and he's probably scared of snakes, and he's claustrophobic. So it was like his worst spell. So he's just gone, happy place, Turf Moor, happy place.
Nobody's ever said that, ever.
Yeah, no. Like they said, like before there, like Shane was like, "Oh, where's your happy place?" He was like, "Oh, 3 o'clock Saturday, Burnley, Turf Moor." I was like, "Oh, where's your scary place?"
I'd rather be on I'm a Celebrity than go back to Turf Moor.
I'd rather be doing snakes for an hour.
That away day at Birmingham last December, in the thunder, in the hailstone, in the snow, getting totally. That was claustrophobic. How was Turf Moor not worst nightmare? That's so claustrophobic. We were stuck in our little box.
I'd rather be in there than for fucking 90 minutes with fucking snakes all hours and fucking
going to Turf Moor is the worst bush trucker trial possible.
That was a bush trucker trial, and we came out with knee stars.
Knee stars, knee points, knee nuts.
No, but fucking 90 minutes of Turf Moor. Worst 90 minutes of my life.
Soaking, freezing. Best thing about that Turf Moor trip was the drive down there with my McDonald's breakfast. It went downhill from then.
No, I was started well. Early start driving down. I had fucking knee sleep the night before, and so I was fucking knackered.
I miss it though.
Oh, I
even miss it.
More now. I think that's the only reason I got to Turf Moor. Fucking 8 months without football or something. 8 months without a game. I'd go back.
After 20 minutes of being there, would be like,
get me back in lockdown.
Get me back on StreamYard. I've had enough of this Turf Moor.
It would be alright with lesser fans there as well, because that was a fucking bush trucker trial. Claustrophobia, tiny little what's it called, like the concourse, one entrance, one way in, one way out. It was fuck one. It's but honestly, Turf Moor, how that passed Premier League protocol, I'll never know. Worst ground in the world.
Disaster waiting to happen. That
literally beating a better like League 1, League 2 teams like Rochdale, Preston. They were much better grounds than what fucking Turf Moor was.
Definitely, I Burnley to go down would be a treat, actually.
I'm quite happy Watford went down and all. Like, I don't really mind Watford as a team, but as you said before, it's a long way to go. It's an awful away day. They didn't serve beers. It's just I'm not asked. Like, not going to think.
I don't want Premier League to be like 60% London team, 70%. You know what I mean? Like I say, when there's other teams there, it's good, man. Like a Blackburn, like a Blackpool, Leeds coming up was good.
Yeah, I can't wait to get Leeds away when we can.
And it should have been in 2 weeks, shouldn't
it? Blackpool would have been a good away day if we could have got there 10 years again.
Leeds on a Wednesday night in a couple of weeks. I think it's away.
I think it is. Early December.
16th of December or something.
Brighton and all. Brighton's another one I'm not really that asked about. That's a mega long way right on the south coast. I'm not fucking asked about Brighton. They're a boring team. Like Newcastle Brighton games are boring as fuck. I've got no interest in going all the way to Brighton to watch them kind of games. Like,
I see him. Townsend with one in the Palace. Oh, drove the ball by Kiati. Oh, excuse me. Oh, Baradas. Glad to see everyone's getting on the old Bruceosaurus crap, like, because it's got to be done. Jurassic Park settings the other night. Hodgeosaurus, 0-0. He will be missing a huge opportunity, though. That's what I'm saying. Go to fucking 4-3-3. Get Hendrick off. Get Mayfield on. Get Anderson on. One of the two. Couldn't give a fuck. Anybody but these players that are sitting in the middle of the park doing piss all.
Why 65th minute, though? Is that waiting for them to tire out or what? Because we shouldn't have to wait over an hour to go attacking. should start off attacking.
Yeah.
If you're going in at half time 2-0 up, then the job's halfway done. You're like, why?
The worst thing about it as well, he won't even change it at that point because Brucey will take. I tell you, Brucey will take it now.
Of course he will. It's a point on the board.
Big up Mickey T in the house. Thierry Henry.
Oh, aye.
I actually didn't go to Leeds in the Championship, but I went there on a field trip years ago, and I wanted to go just because we said, obviously now we could do a big night out. It's close.
Leeds is a wicked city, to be fair. Great night out. I've just never been to Ellen Road. Like, it's always been, like, it's meant to have a good atmosphere and all. Like, it's always been one that I've been looking forward to go to if we can, but I missed out in the Championship. I don't think I went to any games in the Championship, to be fair.
You just clipped one way there, sliding.
Oof.
I know what's class actually. That Borough FANTV interview after they played Leeds.
Oh yeah, DT in it.
Borough DT, he's whoever it is. He YouTube that, not now, obviously, stay tuned, but save it, you watch later or whatever. I remember I only seen it because it was on like Facebook, like Sport Bible shared it or something. And it was like, he was whinging about the Leeds fans throwing pennies off him. And he was like, come back to Borough, throw your fucking pennies off me. That interview was classic. Borough FANTV Leeds, something like that. That's mid.
They used to be rivals now. Like, they're pretty close, like Borough and Leeds.
Aye. Hopefully Borough come up, man. Closest derby we'll get for years. Julian,
I would like
a free kick. Good position for John Julius.
I would like Borough to come up because I like that close. It's a bit of a derby. It's a bit of a shit derby, but it's a derby nonetheless. Well, we're more likely to play Middlesbrough than we are Sunderland, but it's close. Like, I enjoy going away. Like, if I'm going somewhere decent, like Arsenal, Chelsea, or something. But like Watford, Palace, Brighton, I can't be fucking asked to get in these places. Like, I'd much rather just drive an hour down the road and get to Middlesbrough than I would anywhere else.
Definitely, yeah. I think it'd be a good crack now, especially the first couple of times since it's been that long without a derby. I think now it would be better than it would have been years ago when we did used to play them in Sunderland often. 55 minutes in, Shelby, lovely position this for a free kick. He's over it. He's the only one over it. Shelby's bread and butter this. He's got to test the keeper. Please don't hit it off the wall, Shelby. I can't fucking Raj, please. Get over there.
Sean Longstaff should take this, man.
He hits it off the wall, you stupid prick!
That's so low. What's he trying to do there? Trying to go around it?
I said he needed a big game tonight. He's been fucking shite, but not well. Yeah, he hasn't really done that. Has he? Off the wall.
Great.
He goes low and tries to fool the keeper, doesn't he? Go at his post.
Oh, it's Schloop, the fucking one at the side. It didn't even hit the wall. It's fucking Schloop to the fucking side.
Aye, instead of trying to get it over the wall, he went opposite diagonal. Poor decision that, like. It's lacking a bit Premier League quality this game.
A little bit. Where's Zaha and Saint-Maximin when you need them?
Where's the two Premier League players?
Where's the only actual good players that these two teams have?
Wilson doesn't look fit enough for me. Like,
nah, he hasn't really been involved, does he? Like, there was a couple of moments in the second half where he was picking the ball up and moving it forward, but I like Joe Linton's been as much as an attacking threat as anyone, and that's saying something.
Oh, there's Hendrick. I've just seen him touch a ball.
Oh, it's a great 6-yard pass back.
Right. See why he's getting paid £40 a week.
Oh, fucking hell. How are them calories treating you?
It's quite nice thing, I'm not even going to lie. It's just really gay drinking the beer. It's skinny on the front of it, but that's what happens when you have a shave and you find a double chin underneath it. You know what I mean? You think, I probably should stop drinking loads of beer. I'll be running towards the box. Julian on, kind of get out his feet and tackled. But once the beer goes back in the aerial beer, will be getting poured in. I'm moving on to some married stuff soon, like, to be fair, you know.
Oh,
the make the brownie on there, got the dirt kites. Oh, what are you drinking tonight? Shipyard. Oh, sponsored by Shipyard.
Should be.
Fucking big
Get on
deal.
that shipyard. I'll drink your shit all the time and boot fucking 2-3 bottles a week. That's why the cancher's coming along.
I see. Tell you what.
The
Get on
Christmas
the
can.
skinny. Get on the skinnies. I'm telling you, there's more flavour in the skinny though than there is in like Coors Light and Bud Light and that. Way more. 4.1%, no? Yeah, for a skinny.
It's about 4.1.
Aye.
That's not bad.
Sorry, no?
It is better than Bud. Like, Bud's fucking piss.
Nah. Bud's apple. Shut up, Chris Lee. Matches actually torture watching this shit. I've had better Friday. I've had much better Friday nights, but
I've had time spent, but
I tell you, I should just watch Jurassic Park and like the actual trilogy. That's all I should have done. You know, I keep watching Jeff Hendrick.
3.
Yeah, I'm watching Jeff Hendrick. I should be watching Jeff Goldblum.
Goldblum over Hendrick.
Hendrick out Goldblum in.
I watched The Lost World for the first time, really, a few weeks ago.
The first time?
I think I've seen it as a kid once or twice, but I really couldn't remember it. And it was really annoying as how much of it I couldn't remember it, so I had to watch it. And like I was watching it thinking, I can't remember any of this.
It's on ITV2 every 2 weeks, man. What you been doing?
Jurassic Park 3 is. I've probably seen Jurassic Park 3 about fucking 97 times. But I did the second one. I really cannot remember. So I watched it basically for the first time, like that I remember a few weeks ago now.
I fucking love Jurassic Park, me like.
Dinosaurs.
I even like Jurassic World.
Jurassic World's alright, huh?
Gotta get John Joe off.
More than 3 subs because I'd probably get a fucking album off, to be honest.
I get the entire midfielder. To be fair, Longstaff, Shelby, and fucking Hendrick. I don't think that's a yellow card for Sean. Say he gets the ball there, or if it is, it's a foul, but it's yellows. Yeah. Good position this though for Palace. Van Aanholt's over it, and Van Aanholt scored from a very similar position as last year.
Oh fuck! I forgot about that. That was a lifting game now.
That was 1-0. That was lifting that one. I
think you were away that game because we didn't cover that.
I was out for maybe Marshy's birthday or someone's birthday, wasn't it? Was it Anthony Joshua fight that night as well or something?
I can't remember. I remember we didn't cover that one.
I didn't watch it though. I just seen I was watching Sky Sports News in the pub and seen the goal online. And I was like, I'm glad I missed that one. On hold. Off the wall. Lovely. Take that.
That was nearly as bad as a free kick as Shelby's.
Wins a corner though. Does he not? No. Goal kick Newcastle. Half an hour to go in this Amazon Prime night. Friday night is going just as well as we expected.
Certainly not prime time this, like.
It's not like. It's not worth $7.99 a month, this, like. Glad I got my money's worth some Black Friday sales today at time. Both teams have just got any idea. Watching both teams, yeah. Neither of them have a clue what to do. There's no creativity.
It's not as a. As we mentioned in the preview before the game, Bruceysaurus versus fucking Y. This dinosaur's fucking shit. Without some Maximin and Zaha, there's no spark. That's just fuck out.
Hi, Kate. Doing well. Hopefully the team win as well. Hope you're doing well. Jurassic Park Watchalong. I tell you, that was the way forward. Like,
Ooh,
put it out.
Yeah, that. Next time we're getting a fucking lockdown, we'll just do a fucking Jurassic Park watch along.
Aye.
Can't do the full. Apparently, the next Jurassic World, Sam Neill's coming back, and Goldblum's back, and the fucking boys are back.
Aye, the boys are back in town. The band's back together. The entire original cast, pretty much, apparently.
Aye.
Aye. The final one. I mean, I've said that before, but this is meant to be the final one.
Yeah, probably not.
Probably not. No. 5 years' time, I think. I've got any more ideas. Just bring the dinosaurs back.
I feel like every movie in the last 10, 15 years has either just been like a remake or bringing back like a franchise from like the fucking 80s, 90s, sequel from movies 30 odd year ago. Like, it's just no original ideas anymore.
Nah, because Scream 5 comes out next year as well. So
aye, it does. Aye. Every movie is just a fucking Marvel movie these days.
Yeah.
Scream 5. Fucking hell.
Oh, yes. Yes. Joey Barton.
I get in.
1-1 Sunderland and Fleetwood. Get on that. We should be doing that. Watch along and set.
Probably a better game. At least there's been 2 goals.
You know.
Big up League One.
Big up Joey Barton. Future Newcastle manager. Let me know in the comments. Benteke is coming on for Crystal Palace. Is Brucey going to make a change? Second half we've done now, like, have we?
Nah, it's been like first half was okay, to be fair. It wasn't a bad game. It was quite end to end. We were probably the better team, slightly more dominant than they were. But the second half's been fucking lifting. It's just all been them. Like, they've probably had about 90% possession in the second half.
And on out in the box. Oh, ball in. Yeah. There's been no. We said at half time, what would you say if you're Brucey? Fuck knows what he said, because he's just telling them to play for 0-0. But it looks like
anything. He just hands out the fucking segments of Terry's chocolate oranges and just probably plays on his fucking PlayStation or something. Gets his fucking Game Boy out.
And he went Game Boy. Brucey on a Game Boy. I can definitely see that. But not. But you look, yeah, you just think what? Because first off, I mean, it was okay. We had a couple of chances. Jordan was on the ball. We were in around the box. Yeah, and then the second half, 20 minutes in, nothing has happened. No. Nothing from Newcastle's happened. Are you off, Benteke on?
John Nagy was like 20 million, wasn't he? Or more?
20 million, I think.
Fucking hell.
He's been out in spells though, but shit, isn't he? Normally, like quite. He's not like a technical finisher, but he's not like quite hard work and that, isn't he?
Pardon moi. Palace ready in another sub. 10 seconds after the last one.
Who's that?
It's called Reinwald or something like that.
Townsend's off. Ex-Magpie couldn't do that with it. He did look shit like. Pass spins went wrong. Right, Deville there. Any idea? Manquillo. Ball in the box. Join on. Wilson. Oh, I thought he did it.
Oh.
Just wait. The first chance for Callum Wilson. Jointon was behind him. Good ball in by Javi Manquillo. Wilson did well to rise, to be fair. Good leap. But it was always direct on way. Hits the back stanchion.
Off the stanchion.
A bit too much of the top of the heat there and the forehead. First, well, Matt Ritchie's on for Newcastle. Curtains. He's got curtains. What's going on there, man? Less of that, like. Less of those curtains around.
He's been missing lockdown.
Oh, my God. Who would took off Almiron?
Oh, it's not, is it?
He's kept Jeff Hendrick on. Eyes came on from me. You're on fuck me. I mean, Mickey's been quiet to be fair, like, but not as quiet as fucking Jeffrey.
Jesus Christ.
Ah.
Oh, Fernandez is down and I'll get him off.
Fernandez is down.
Oh, someone was. Yeah, it must be Irish. Must be faking it. It's having a rest.
Oh, and Richie, how we see that magic hat, man. We fucking need some magic to pull someone in this game.
Need stomach.
Andy Carroll injured for a change, so he's now on the bench.
Aye. For a change. He's had a good spell. Probably the fucking longest uninjured spell he's had in about 10 years.
Aye. Gets a game against Chelsea and now he scores. That's it. Used for 2 months.
That'll do. That's me for the next 10 years.
I'm at the side net and that'll do me. I don't know how this one in. Benteke? Fucking hell, he puts it over the bar. Header at the back post. Good chance. Coming in at pace, like. Why isn't it's flicked on it, so it's a bit of. Aye.
I like Van Aanholt me, and I usually put him in my fantasy team, but I didn't this year. He's a good free kick taker. I'm sure he takes the odd few penalties in that and all. He gets a good few goals. He's got a good ball in. He's good for a fantasy team, like.
Good cheap option now, probably.
Yeah, he's not that much. I didn't put him in this year. I usually do.
I had Lucas Dean in. He's just been injured and ruled out for about 2 months or something at least. So that's good.
I put him in as well. Oh, fucking hell. You know what it is? I wanted to put him in the week before, but I used up like me free transfers. But it was when he got sent off. So I put him in the week that he was serving his suspension. So obviously I had him on the bench. Then I put him in. And last week he got 2 assists for Calvert-Lewin. So he got like 14 points or something. Is he out for like 2 months now, is he?
He's out. I need surgery. I should be for a while. Like.
I'm going to have to fucking take him out. Hey, to be fair, I probably had him in for 1 or 2 games and got about 14 odd points. So that's not too bad.
I've had him in for a while, like, but I've had to take him out. I didn't have any transfers either, so I've got a bit time, like, time for this weekend. But I had Lamptey last week. Now Lamptey got sent off. Now
I expected back 30th of January. Oh, that's you have to come with Big Deanie.
See you later, Deanie.
Trent's got an unknown return date as well.
You would have missed the cut-off for this weekend, though.
Oh, yeah, I have. Oh, I'll put them on the bench, though. I knew they were out.
No, that's all right.
I didn't realise Dean, especially, was out that long. They're going to have to come out then.
Long stuff. Backwards to Hendrick. Ah, Hendrick, man. Hendrick backwards now.
We should put fucking arrows on the floor like we're having fucking supermarkets.
Hendrick. Fucking hell. That way. Oh, Eric, she deliver one. On Joey's bonnet. Oh, Joey, fuck off. Fuck off, Joey. I can't. Joe it on free header. Didn't even connect with it. You're making us look like a cunt here, Joe. A massive, massive cunt. It's a free header. He's got to score. He doesn't even fucking connect with it, man. Great ball in by Richie. On a play for Jordan on header from 8 yards out. Just skims him. Doesn't touch it.
You know what it is? Other than the one against Southampton, that was a great header a couple of weeks ago. But other than that, he's fucking shit in the air, isn't he?
He is like.
He just doesn't connect. Like he's scared to get a good connection on it. Scared to get in. He just always slices it. Fuck's sake.
He cannot read it. He jumps up way too early there.
What a ball by Richie.
It was amazing. Benteke drags it wide. Should do better as well.
Due for a throw in that. That's fucking lifting that.
That's half that. good ball forward by Van Aanholt.
Might have to get him in, actually. I've just been singing his praises in fantasy team. If I need a replacement for Dean, is a cheap option. Might get him in.
Aye. Hi, Newcastle. Mancuria. Ah, shit ball. Shit ball. Sean stuff as well. Slides in. Back to Palace, though.
It's already on a yellow card. Sean needs to be careful. Probably get him off.
Aye. Get Matty on. Oh, Joelinton.
He's had the best chances. He's had like 3, 4 even half chances, and no one else has really had a sniff.
Should have scored, like. Should have scored tonight. One for Palace with just over 15 minutes left. Oh. Corner Palace Van Aanholt. Ooh. Lewis as well there, get away. Oh, good slide tackle by that, really well. I love Richie, like he's just gone ballistic.
I've missed that Richie.
Claiming a foul there, he hasn't even hit the deck, he turns around, he's like, hi, hi! Look at that, you can see him screaming before it's even fell. Give him the armband, give him the captain's armband.
Fucking right. Get him on the coaching staff.
Right. I tell you what, you can well in Bond's coaching staff.
Right.
You definitely wouldn't want to let them down the game. Matt Ritchie and Joey Barton. Fucking shit yourself.
Yeah, get Joey Barton as manager, Kev Nolan and Matt Ritchie as his assistants.
That'd be awful, that. It'd be like down in the Marines, wouldn't it? Playing for Newcastle.
Wouldn't it? Trainer would be fucking lifting.
Jordan would be private pay, like, wouldn't he? Private pie!
If you're a second late for training, fucking Joey Barton's there ready to rock bottom you.
Aye. Smashes the windows in your G-Wagon. Oh, why did I think this? Why was I on must do just before kick off? Fucking hell. I think 15 minutes to go, yeah, there's still a chance to get a goal, yeah, big time. We've just seen Joelinton miss a sit out, we've seen Benteke miss a good chance. Still a goal in this game for one of these teams.
Get a couple more changes on, I get Murphy on.
Get some pace on the other side of the...
Yeah, get Murphy on the left. Fucking Hendrick, man. Get fucking Hendrick off. Get Murphy on. Oh, how way.
How well Jacob Murphy's been playing as well, like, yeah. Sean Longstaff's actually running forward with the ball. Jesus Christ, what's happening here? He must nice well get substituted. He's going all the way. Have a shot, Sean. Have a shot, Sean. Fouled. What a position for a free kick. This is right on the edge of the box. Yellow card for Danny Boy. However, then, good. Why is Sean Longstaff? That's the first run I've seen him making it yet. Why is it?
It really is.
From his own half, and he runs forward with the ball, head up. Good dribbling. Wins the foul. Good stuff.
He'd be knackered now. That'll be like his Andy Carroll moment. He'd be fucking injured now.
Why does he always just look backwards to the pass? Have more confidence to do that more often. Richie over this, shall we? Shelby's over it again. We need a who was it that were beating the cup? Newport. We need a Newport moment from Shelby. Yeah. On Richie to get his magic hat out. It's very central, though, isn't it? So it's a laces one. This. It's a laces job for me. This. It's a layoff and a belter. Blast it.
Good old Shearer.
Aye.
Lewis is there and Al's a decoy.
Decoy.
Oh,
straight at the keeper.
fuck.
Straight at the keeper.
It's good strike, though. It's what you said. Lay off in a fucking rocket.
Aye. Either side of McGann's in. Keeps it low. Does well, aye, but straight at the keeper. Just over 10 minutes to go.
Great.
Looking for that full time whistle, eh?
Oh, aye.
Well on hold. Passes it in. Benteke! What a save by Darlow. Jesus Christ. Darlow, what a save. How many times have I said that this season? Hendrick into Wilson. Into Manquillo. Julian getting the fucking box. Handball. Corner.
Might get a fucking VAR check on that, I think. Probably not, but still.
Too easy there. It was that Clark just letting Benteke.
No, I've been criticising Benteke, but that's what you need to do. It's a good, strong header. Beats his man. That's a fucking joy he needs to let him do.
Going on Newcastle. Don't think there is a VAR check on the central hand ball. Richie's going to take it. From post. Wilson?
Oh.
I think he just hit off him. What minute are you on?
80:53.
That's alright, no, 2 seconds behind. Brucey's still not making any of them changes now. As Palace make another one, the third and final one. Batshuayi coming on.
But well, now we're in the 82nd minute. We've only made one change. We've still got Murphy to come on. Matty Longstaff, Elliot Anderson. Away, man. Fuck's sake. Miggy came off and I didn't really do much, but fuck me. Jeff Hendrick is on the pitch, man. I'm sick of this shit.
And that's what I mean, though. Like, what's Hendrick offering? That army one doesn't.
I know. Miggy literally did nothing, but was still as effective as fucking Jeff Hendrick.
Yeah, fair play now. Hudson's fucking gone for it. Yeah, he knows with shit. He's just brought off McCall for a midfielder, and Batshuayi's came on, so you got Batshuayi and Benteke up front now. Is he still on as well, isn't he?
Aye.
Yeah. So got 3 up front now, Hudson. Free kick from Newcastle, though. Rich can put this in. Bananas and Clark forward. Gives it a Sean. Back to Richie. Get a better angle. Nope. Throw in. Nope. Volley in. Wilson.
Go on, Wilson.
Oh, Julian. Can I get the shot away? Hendrick. It's bouncing all out on E1D now. Palace on the counter. Nope. Manquillo mops up nicely.
Shot on target there from Manquillo.
Aye. Richie's tell them.
Get them stats up, lad.
Brucey's there, you get them stats up there.
Oh, hey, man.
Hey, man, hey. Oh, she looked with the puss on Sean there.
Oh, it's a bit aggressive there, Jeffrey.
At least they get that, like Jeffrey.
Oh, mama, like my dad, I'm a grinder.
I know we've seen loads of boys in there for Palace. Chiari!
Oh, mamma mia!
Oh, what a block by Federico Fernandez. Body on the line.
Hell.
I think it's coming this Palace winner here. Like,
What a chest down that was back from Batshuayi.
fucking class. That was like a shoulder on the Obi chest down there.
Fucking hell. Good strike. I think that's getting top binsy now. Fernandez doesn't dive in there.
Yeah. Dollar's going knocking again, yeah. You know what I mean? If Hodgesaurus has gone for it or Bruceosaurus, yeah, like, so, you know, our bodies up in the box there for Palace.
That's what we were saying before, and that's like picking like the lesser of two evils. But honestly, I'd rather have fucking Hodgson. At least he's gone for it. You never see Brucey making them kind of changes.
No. Brucey's banking on this point away from home.
Yes.
Stop the losing rot, because this will be 3 in a row, 3 defeats in a row. It's a tough place to go, Selhurst Park, Jurassic Park, you know what I mean? You come to Selhurst Park, and I do well.
5 minutes left on the clock, still 2 changes to make. The first one was a little bit questionable. Oh, fucking hell, Fernandez.
Eddie. Arnold! Oh, right across the goal. They were lucky that anyone was sliding in there.
Oh, he's got to do better.
I thought Arnold was going to score there. You see like a shot come across and Batshuayi was sliding in. Back post couldn't get there. Fernandez totally wiped out Schlup. Oh, goodness. Palace. I don't know how they're not in front now. This has been shite second half. Absolute shite.
Yeah, first half was decent, but they've had all the possession, better of the chances in the second.
Fucking shite, this.
Fucking Roy Hodgson, man.
Look at him, man.
He looks like a corpse.
Fucking owl over there, just waiting to die.
Hey.
5 minutes to go. Why do I put all these bets on and not just put the obvious one on? No. It's out in the preview, you know. So Palace here with 4 minutes to go. They're the only ones looking to win the game. Brucey still only made 1 of 3 substitutions. Palace have made all 3. They've got 3 players in front. Benteke and Batshuayi came on. Eze crosses it in.
Claiming handball there.
Aye. Unreal how Jeff Hendrick and that are still on the pitch, man. Why is Murphy not on? Why is Anderson on? Why is Matty Longstaff not on?
Oh man, there's a theory here. Like there's a proper conspiracy about how many minutes Jeff Hendrick gets, both club and internationally. It's absolutely amazing.
The thing is now, like Shelby's came out the cold. Yeah, how fit is he? He's playing the full game again.
And
you know what I mean? What is it next week? Friday night away at Villa.
I don't know. I'll check. I think so. Something like that. Friday is it? You wait to Villa Friday night. 4th of December.
4th of December. Wait to Villa. I thought, you know. Julian, into the box. Wilson's in. Go on, Wilson. It's a snatch and grab special. It's Callum Wilson.
Brucey special.
The one chance is all that boy needs. Julian has had about 6, and he's done it for Brucey. Oh, I didn't want it. Brucey Saurus has snatched and grabbed it. A typical special. A typical special. Look at that. 1-0. Joelinton plays through Wilson. Wilson 1-on-1. The boy doesn't miss. He doesn't miss. Fucking get in. Get in. 1-0 Wilson.
Well done, Joy.
All day long. Joelinton was brilliant. Two good headers. Good touch.
That's a real
Joelinton linking up well there. To be fair, because Wilson was good foot control. 1-2. Give and go.
That's great.
Yeah, Wilson, brilliant flick over Scott down to Joelinton. Joelinton plays it back through to Wilson. Magnuts. Yeah, Magnuts, baby. Right through the legs. If Palace's keeper. Cool as you like. Cool as you like, Callum Wilson. And if it wasn't for him, Bruce would be out of the job and we'd be absolutely fucked.
That's Wilson's first goal this season that hasn't either been a tap in off the line or a penalty.
Look at that smile.
That goal kind of reminds me of Joelinton's goal. Not Joelinton, Rondon's goal a couple of seasons ago. Can't remember who it was. I think it was Manquillo on the right hand side.
Manquillo.
Crossed it in. Yeah, what I'm on about.
Nah, but Palace are right with you. Newcastle out on the counter as everyone's going for it. Julian on right hand side, Palace are falling in pieces. There's one back. There's only Dan. Come on, Drew, shot, lad. Drew in the box. Good tin. Left foot. Oh! Woo! Julian on, baby. Woo! Julian on gets the second. There's 2 goals in the last couple of minutes. Oh, what is going on? What is going on here? I do not know. Julian on scores. Look at he's kissing Central Park. He's kissing Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park is Julian on's dance floor. 2-0 Newcastle. 90th minute. Yeah, I think it took a lift and deflection. It's an ugly goal. It's absolutely disgraceful. But it's on the counter as Palace pale bodies forward. Wilson in his own off, plays it to Julian, running at Scott down. He was on a yellow.
That's decent. Like, the shot's awful, but
does it hit off Cahill though? Does it hit off Cahill? Does he hit? It takes a deflection off Cahill away from Kate. I like it.
Something like that.
Couldn't give a fuck. 2-0, 3 points in the bag. Oh, yes, it does go off Cahill, but it's on target. It's Joelinton's goal. I tell you, that tweet didn't do his juice. I tell you, Joelinton was going to bag tonight. Never in doubt. Yeah. Man like Joe, big Joey. Look at Wilson's like, really? Has he?
He's got a goal and an assist in a minute. What's going on with Joelinton? Is he just took some Maradona dust or something?
South American pure, right there for Joelinton.
What's going on?
Oh, quality. Absolutely quality. Go on. Oh, wait, I've got the 3-0, man. Get another one. How we've done this second half, we've been woeful, we've been shit. But shit. 2 good goals. Two good link-ups. Now, 2 good link-ups by Joey and Wilson there.
Wow. Fucking hell. Didn't see that coming, mate.
Nah, I didn't. I wouldn't be surprised. There's 250 viewers watching right now. Please smash the like button. Please subscribe. I'm surprised you're still here. I'm surprised anyone's still watching this because it was woeful until the 89th minute, whatever it was. Unreal. Goal and assist for Joelinton. Wilson to put in the lead.
That cut in sent Scott down for a fucking hot dog there.
A hot dog for Dan. And then got looking at the defense.
It went in.
Wilson, go on, get the third lad, please.
Go on.
Oh, flies it away.
What, taking the piss?
Brachiosaurus gets one over Hodgesaurus. Oh, yes.
Free kick now from about 25 yards now.
Oh, please. Oh, wait, I've got the 3-0 on. I tell you, 40-1. Yeah, 40-1 I put this 3-0 on.
Who would have thought?
Yellow card for Sloopy. Oh, I'm enjoying this now.
It's been the shittest game for 88 minutes. Now we're on cloud 9. This is Bruce Allower. Man. Why would anyone want Steve Bruce sacked?
This is football hour because, people will look at this result and go, "That's 2-0 away Palace. Good result. That Bruce did a good job."
Exactly. Steve Bruce is doing a really good job.
Shaw coming on for Joelinton.
Why is he making what 2-0 up in stoppage time? What's that about?
Aye, now for Joey now. Let Joey have his moment now. He's took him off there. Why you took Joey off? He's just made a goal and scored a goal.
Shite that.
Shaw going to take the free kick or something? Is that why he's coming on? He's over it. He fancies it. Eh? He's like, Steve, let's come on, mate. Yeah. Shall we? Oh, Gary, oh, kiss me arse. I thought that was 340 to 1.
That's a good effort.
Good effort by Shelby. This time we tested
the first one. See, like we've got the horn now. We're horny. We want it.
I'm feeling horny. Press me home, will you?
Feel it tonight.
Friday night, horny night. Oh, I've lost me.
No, we're gonna hold it up.
93 minute. We're wasting time just for the sake of it. Just for the sake of it.
Steve Bruce's take the piss, Mags.
Full time. Palace 0. Newcastle 2.
Where's that scoreline from, man?
Oh my God! Julian on assist. Julian on goal. Hey, well, you may as well have just missed the entire 88 minutes and tuned in from there.
Okay, now.
Bloody hell! Yeah, best game ever. Absolutely.
Shout out my man.
If we didn't go for a piss or tune out a minute early, would have missed it.
No shit. Fucking hell.
Unbelievable stuff. I don't know about that, mate. Not too sure about that. Maybe if the next Juliet, I think, has to be a hat trick or something. You haven't
really got enough hair for a perm at the minute, to be fair.
No, I'm just trying to get rid of the fucking blonde as well. Next time I get a cut, it'll be all out. Here we go, 100 seconds for Newcastle. 1 for Wilson, 1 for Julian on 3 points for Newcastle. I have no idea. We're gonna end this in a minute and do the live instant reaction, but I don't even know where to start because it's just a madness. It's an absolute madness.
Proper smash and grab, Mags.
It really is for Bruce, and he just does it time and time again. Like, what is going on? How is it possible that you can do that? Look at even Bruce. He's like hugging Shelby there. Like, what was his goal? No idea. How'd that happen?
I dozed off. I got my Game Boy back out.
Him and Ryan went for a nap, and then seeing that someone had scored. Unreal.
I went for a fucking warm glass of milk.
We'll get with thoughts together. We'll be back very soon for an instant match reaction live. So tune in, don't go anywhere. We'll be back in about 5 minutes or so. Thanks for watching. Subscribe already here. Hit the like button and enjoy yourself. Have a good weekend, everyone. For once.